Welcome to Friday, August 21st, 2020. Welcome to the Day Weather Podcast. Well, folks, as we head into the weekend, it's going to be a hot, hazy weekend ahead. The smoke from the forest fires burning in the west has really filled up the skies. And when you have a big high-pressure ridge, you're just going to trap the smoke. There's really not enough wind to really blow it away, so it just kind of stays until the fire goes out or something changes with the weather pattern. So a smoky haze will give great sunrises and sunsets, but will be leading to poor air quality. We're back to hot, mostly dry weather through the weekend. Could there be a couple of isolated thunderstorms in the region this weekend? Yes, but the better moisture, which has led to 2 days in a row of thunderstorm activity in the region, well, that's going to go away for a bit. We're still looking at extremely high fire danger. Be extremely careful out there. This is probably the peak of the fire danger this weekend coming up right now. There's still hope for next week. We're cautiously optimistic that some of the west will cool off, but more importantly, have a better chance of getting some rain. It's going to continue to be very warm relative to average right up to the end of the month. Even though we may see better clouds, better precipitation chances the middle to the end of next week of that tropical moisture, temperatures are still relative to normal, going to be really warm. Then changes are coming. Let's take a look at where we are today. The high-pressure ridge remains where it's been all week, right in the desert southwest and over the Four Corners region. Right here we have what's left of Genevieve, and that's going to come and rotate around that high that's still on schedule. So here we are today. We got this low in the Midwest where it's been cooler than average, this big low up in the Gulf of Alaska, and all of the heat and all the hot, high pressure in North America is centered right on top of us. We're basically bookended by these lows. So the pattern is just really, really stagnant. This is by Monday. The high actually expands a little bit, but gets more elongated. As it gets more elongated, and it doesn't have so much vertical extent to it like that, this elongation is the beginning of the end of the high pressure ridge. But we will see that moisture flow streaming around like this. This is why the middle to the end of next week, there is some hope that we're going to be headed towards maybe some better rain chances. By 10 days out, look at this. Quite a change. This is Monday. This is next Sunday. Monday to Sunday, the high pressure ridge is completely gone. A high pressure area is building in the Gulf of Alaska. That means a trough in the western United States. Things change. So right at the end of the month, we're going to take this heat right up to the last couple of days of August. Then this is a frontal system that's going to drag in cooler air by the 1st and 2nd of September. And we'll show you that here at the moment, in just a moment. Taking a look at our chances of rain for the weekend, this is where we are for Saturday and Sunday. The brown indicates lower than average amounts of water in the air, so maybe some isolated thunderstorms, but we're just not looking at much. Here's our great white hope right here. We have the remnants of Genevieve coming up west of California. The high pressure ridge here, the clockwise flow around it will begin to draw that moisture in, but for the weekend, skimpy with the chances of rain. It just really isn't there. Now, by Tuesday, notice how it spreads eastward, the green and the blue. What I'm showing you here is how much water there is available to make it rain. It doesn't mean what I'm showing you here is where it's going to rain, but the green and the blue shows the enhanced chance that showers and thunderstorms will develop. This is by Friday. So from Tuesday through Friday, the green and that blue, the heavier moisture, that subtropical moisture, is going to be over the high plains and Rockies. That'll do two things. It'll make it just a little cooler. There'll be more clouds, and that chance of rain and thunderstorm activity will be much better over Colorado, Montana, Utah, and Wyoming, and the western high plains. Now, I wanted to show you about what happens right at the end of August. What I'm showing you is for Sunday afternoon, August 31st. Along and east of the divide, it's still hot all the way up through the 30th of August, August 30th on that Sunday. But look at all the green and the blue up here. That is associated with that trough diving in at the end of the month. So this green and blue and purple will come east of the divide as we get into September 1st and 2nd. So really, right as we change months is when the weather pattern will change. Now, this next slide is for all of you tired of the heat, tired of summer, tired of all of this hot weather. Look at that. That is actually snow in the forecast by next weekend in the Canadian Rockies. Look at this. There's even a couple of flakes of snow in the high Rockies of Montana, Idaho, and northwestern Wyoming by late next weekend and early next week. No, it's not going to snow yet, but I want to show you that the change in the seasons, the return to cooler weather, is really not that far away. But it's going to seem very far away with another week of very hot weather conditions. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday.